Pia will get this match underway. That dry break is opponent. So as always, when we have just to make a match out of it, if Pia Filler digs in and, well, finds a rhythm, landing on the right side of the next ball. Which I feel is the key to set. Will do what you expect it to do. That's when you realizing the importance of this positional shot here. Nicely played, and I do believe the 10 ball, it will be the right side from this camera angle to shoot the 10 into the same corner pocket. On the follow through, but she's in a danger zone and safely in. So that's a very good start by that. If you know you can pot to one. Some strange choice there by Lena. Well, maybe not strange, maybe the execution led her. Send that 2 ball up and down the table. All of her previous attempts in the EuroTour, Women's EuroTour. This lady, however, she's won pretty much everything there is to be won, particularly on the European stage. Can do a lot more than that. Corner pocket. But she failed to hit it hard. Top short rail. This is a good chance for Pia to start her campaign in this match. Play this with a Touch of right spin. I think she's looking to the direct line of the top rail. As expected, when you give Pia Filler these types of opportunities, she will clear. That is exactly what has happened. So she had 2 breaks. Managed. Second ball corner. To beat them, you know, in other formats there are players that, you know, try to slow the other opponent down, but that is not possible with the shot clock. So going about your business like Lena has done there, this one in. But I think she is. That was cute. Is now would be fine. Just to make that next shot even easier. Yeah, that's absolutely perfect. A filler should have to produce some of her best stuff to have a chance to win this match. Solid stuff by the Austrian. Have a look at that 8 ball. She'll have to leave herself a cutback on the 2 ball here. Yeah, try to create too much angle, which wasn't there. Gone slightly a bit further, but full ball contact off the shot. Off the short rail. Therefore, she's left this great chance to her opponent. Maybe she can force an angle. Loads of topspin and a bit of left. No, she just had to settle with a 12. So all your focus on the pot. Yeah, never touch the side. Nicely done. What you're doing here is trying to get towards that middle line, perhaps pass it just slightly, just to be sure that you leave yourself enough angle to work with. She's done exactly that, so there on the 9 ball. As you can see, this is pretty awkward. Yeah, I'm afraid that is self-inflicted after this. Great shot. Absolutely great shot. Nicely done. Stream tables, and so far the break has not been one and truly a short race. That's a chance. 2 ball a lot easier and a bit more safe. She's tried that, and as always in 10 ball it is a call shot discipline. So no surprises there that Pia let her opponent in. I do have to tell you, she has good odds making this 2 ball. I do expect her to get close. These are exactly the type of shots when you want to practice with the diamonds. However, failed to make the 2, and now she's left Pia in with a chance. And it feels like a must-get, even though she's the favorite in this match. Just needs to play a stop shot here. Nothing to do with the cue ball. Would love to be dead straight on the 4, just like, as long as you leave yourself an angle on the 6 where you can send the cue ball towards the left side of the table. Needs to make sure she does hit the 9 after potting this. Well, she could hold it. I thought of 2 rails into the line of the 8. Rail. Play into the line of the 10 ball. All try and hit that second rail on the left side. She has used that second rail, but it would be different. And I'm not saying she's going to miss this. I still make her favorite to make this, but one thing is for sure, she's made this one a lot trickier than it should have been. But it goes in safe. was just scrolling on the EPBF website to see some of her past results by Pia Filler. She's been in 8 finals in the Women's EuroTour, of which she's won 3 of them. Her opponent at the table here, yet I've been told by our colleagues there that it is without question one of the most spectacular venues we have available for us. She's got decent odds to make. When I say make, is hit the 3 ball. Left. This is definitely not an easy positional shot. Has to play this with pace. I think she's going to hook herself behind a 5 ball. And this is a very tricky jump shot now. A lot that can... I think Pia will be mortified to see.
I ain't got no limit, yeah, that's right.
Really need to get, well, I say need to get, but you would hope to get straight enough on the 8 ball just to make this positional play straightforward. You really want to play off 2 or 3 rails onto that 9 ball. If the cue ball can come into the line where her chalk is sitting right now, ball would do here. Any sort of an angle. You can take that up to the bank. That's a 4-2 lead. Lena Primus breaking to win the match here. Wow. How has that 9 ball stayed up? And have a look at that. Fine, it's so close to the rail. So I wonder whether she's going to go off 2-3 rails or try to hold this it. A lot of check spin, side spin. Yeah, it's the second option. By placing her cue ball onto the bottom part of the table, or she can try and cross towards the upper part of the table. Upper part would mean, and I was about to say before I even had the chance, she was going to salvage something out of this situation, because that cue ball on any other given day could have dropped into the middle pocket, which would have made this a good chance for Lena. I think that's a foul, you know. I don't think... When she hit the side rail, nothing hit the rail after making contact with the 3 ball. Well, I had a quick rewind on the YouTube, and I feel like that was not a false statement. She failed to hit a rail, but the rules state that when you've not called the referee, so whoever is at the table, the opponent becomes the referee in that case. So Lena, if she was feeling that it was a foul, she should have called it. Of the corner pocket where she's going to pot this 9-ball. Nicely goes past the middle pocket. That could be her only stumbling block apart from. Needs to make sure she hits the right spot of the 4 and also play with this enough side, but well. Here, of course, make sure you pot the 6. Should I say Primus control? Drop this 8-ball in, put a 10 to the side for a victory, which I'm sure is going to boost her confidence. Of course, as you can see at the bottom of your screen, it is a winners round 1 match, so this does not mean it's the end of the tournament for Pia Filler, but she'll have to go through the losers bracket. Huge congratulations to Lena. Didn't do a